Alright, we'll talk a little bit about what's going on here. Now, here's a big reason why I think this game might edge out Second Son. I mean, if you look at the texture work, like what's actually going on here, like the art direction and stuff, it's pretty fucking stupendous. Pretty wide vistas, they show a lot of detail in the background, try to make it like it's a really living world, as opposed to Second Son, which, let's really be honest, the game's kind of sterile. Like, there's not a whole lot going on, like, you have crowds, but they don't do anything, it's the same people over and over again, but, like, there's nothing else going on, like, it's just a very sterile, antiseptic looking world, but, here they really try to make the world look lived in, like, stuff's really going on. See here, I'm fighting some of the British, gonna fuck me up some Welsh, that's, we all love to do that, 'cause the Welsh, deserve to be fucked up. Now, what's really funny about this game is, like, historically, it's not very accurate, let's be honest here, like, the whole premise of the game is, like, the Britons are trying to attack Rome, and it has this big opening thing, your character is fighting the British horde in the streets of Rome, which never happened, the Britons never attacked Roman force. Be honest, like, most of them probably didn't know where Rome was at, but, I digress. I really like this waterfall. Like I said, Second Son has better particle effects, but, that's not to say this game doesn't have good ones. Like, that waterfall is a good example of it, just, how the water droplets and stuff are going in the air, you got the light bouncing off of them and stuff, that's pretty, fucking incredible, I really like how that looks. You see the foliage, it moves, like, when you walk on it, some of it's very responsive to how you move and stuff, but it could be a little bit better. Like the grass here, it doesn't really do anything, which, it probably should, but if the physics engine does it, allow that, what can you do about it? You look at this, like, I really like how this waterfall right here looks, and like the river and stuff. Let me see if I can get this waterfall a little better. Yeah, it's really nice. It's a very beautiful game, There's a lot going on. Like I said, the art direction is way better than Second Son. They really try to make the world, look as real as they can for that time period. You got the aqueduct in the background and stuff like that going over the river. I'm not really sure about the foliage here. I'm pretty sure, like, Jurassic ferns are the dominant flora of the Isle of Britain, but, what can you do about that? Like the water looks really good. I can't say it looks better than the water in Second Son, though. I mean, it's a toss-up. They both look really good as far as water goes. Except Second Son, as we all know if we played it, probably relies a little too much on the water. Like, the game has this really overbaked, reflective look, like everything's wet all the time. Which, it's not just that game, I think, going to next gen, because they can make it look so good, and it's such an easy, effect this generation. I think we're going to see a lot of games just overuse that whole reflective water look, like, last generation was the sun flares and stuff, They get themselves a new toy, it looks cool, so they're going to overdo it. Like here, you're in the middle of a dark forest, and the blood's just reflecting away, which, that's just bullshit, that wouldn't happen, but, whatever. I like how he's sitting here, like, shielding his eyes, and I really don't get it, because even when you play the game, like, there's no brightness or anything going on. Like, why would he shield his eyes? There's like no real sun penetrating. That's just fucking retarded. Another waterfall. They love their waterfalls, don't they? Nice little scene right here. Got some dead Romans hanging in the background. Got this nice little river, Looks like it's out of the Jurassic period. They got this guy over here. Oh, another thing I found really funny, talking about the Britons, like, they really don't have the costume right either. Like, they wouldn't be dressed like this, and there's, like, no tribal tattoos or anything like that on them, but, like, come on, man, like, where's the tribal tattoos and stuff? Everybody's seen Braveheart. We know how these people looked in battle. And this is, like, the basic guess of the gameplay here. You just pretty much just attack somebody, block their attacks, hit them with a shield a little bit to get them down enough so you you can execute them. The gameplay is really, really shallow in this game. That's about the limit of it. It's fun, but it's shallow. More of this cool little waterfall. You see talk about the droplets and stuff. It's pretty cool. I like that effect.